everybody, and welcome to Seduce Me to the Demon War demo, which has been fully funded on Kickstart. So we're going to be going after Matthew. Is this Matthew? I believe it's Matthew. I could be mistaken. Are you Matthew?
This has gone on for long enough. I will not let them trap me in a corner like this.
Unfortunately, Demon Lord, you are indeed trapped in a corner and you shall never escape.
Azira!
Who?
Husband.
She's one of the boys' mothers, I think. I just don't know who. I think it's Matthew's mom.
You're still here. Why have you not left like the others?
Good question. Why hasn't she gone?
What do you want?
Oh, he doesn't get along with his wives.
Do you honor our marriage?
Why would he ask her that? Was he planning?
I don't know. Did you honor our bond when you slept with that whore?
Oh, he made that one really mad.
I said, do you honor our marriage?
How can she honor your marriage if you apparently slept with somebody else? Unfaithful.
I do honor it, unlike you.
Yeah, you tell him.
Then you still stand by our bond?
Why are you asking?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Exactly. What does he want?
Because I need your energy.
What?
What? What do you...
I'm giving you your physical form back. You should be thankful.
Okay.
What? What are you?
What did he just do? I could only stare at what was in front of me. I could hardly believe it was real, but there it was right before my eyes. Had my life even gotten to this point? As I gripped the pen in my hand, I let my mind settle into the situation. My fingers gently slid over the pen's surface, nervous and softly shaking. This was happening.
Hey, is everything okay?
I can't stop seeing Matthew looking at me with worry. I could only shake my head and smile before finally signing my name on the paper in front of me. We're getting married, sweetie. Looking at my own name made me somewhat giddy, especially since it was next to Matthew's. So what do you think? Matthew looked over and gently rotated the paper on the table to look at what I had written.
Thank you for coming to our wedding.
Very simple, to the point. I'm very creative. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just really cool to see our names together.
Ah. I felt a blush run across my cheeks. Was he thinking the same thing I was? Looking at our names together made me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Looking at Matthew, he was grinning ear to ear, which made me do the same. His smile was practically infectious.
Anyways, we are very happy you could all attend. It means so much to us that you support our step forward, and we hope you enjoy the reception. That sounds good, right?
It sounds wonderful. That sounds good. Wedding preparation was nothing like I expected. I had organised parties before, but my own wedding had become a new foreign adventure for me to figure out with Matthew. Invitation, budgets, the dress, the ceremony venue, the reception hall, it was all crazy. Still, I was glad to know that I was able to do this, to be with Matthew. He seemed as excited about this as I was. Also, will I see the return of Simon? Where's my little plushy squirrely thingy? There was something missing, however. Hey, Matthew.
Huh? What is it?
Do you think your mom would approve of this? The curiosity idea hadn't been eating at me ever since he proposed to me. I knew he wasn't a fan of his father, but his mother was a different story. According to him, she'd always been supportive of him right until he left. Matthew rubbed his head, staring at the table in thought.
Well, I don't know. I think she'd be surprised I'm marrying a human. But I think she'd be okay with it in the end. She is my mother, after all.
Matthew only smiled and shrugged. I knew it was a bit out of place field to ask, but I was curious. I wish his mother would be able to attend the wedding, but I knew that would never be an option. What the hell? Huh? My thoughts instantly derailed as I caught a ghostly whisper that seemed to reverberate in the air. I couldn't pin down the location, but I knew that I heard something.
Huh? What is it?
That was your name. Someone was saying your name. You didn't hear that?
Hear what?
Somebody calling your name. I looked at Matthew in surprise. He didn't hear the whisper. It had spoken his true name. I shook my head and rubbed my temple. Maybe I was just imagining things. No, you weren't. Give me an option.
Help me.
See? There it was again. I stood from my seat and looked around, trying to figure out where the voice was coming from. Who's there?
Whoa! Whoa! What's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Matthew, somebody's saying your true name. That's Matthew. How can you not hear it? I wasn't crazy. Someone's saying your name. Matthew raised an eyebrow, unsure what it meant. Why didn't he get it? What was so hard to understand?
But I don't hear anything.
Exactly, but why doesn't he hear it? I know I'm not making sense, but someone keeps saying your real name.
My real name? Zakeru?
Yeah. Yeah, she keeps saying it and help me. Matthew slowly rose from his seat, looking down at the table in confusion and worry. I could tell he believed me, but wasn't sure how to respond. Are you sure you couldn't hear it?
I'm sure.
Matthew looked up at me and walked around the table to stand next to me, and I turned my body to face him. He looked in my eyes and gently brought his hands to my cheeks.
Does she sound like anyone we know?
Matthew, I wouldn't be able to know your mother. No. Really? I said to Matthew, continued looking into my eyes. What was he looking for? Eventually, Matthew leaned down and placed a soft kiss on my forehead. What?
I'll look into it, okay? For right now, don't worry about it and ignore it. It might be an illusion or something. This place is so full of magic, so it could be that.
You don't think that. I could tell Matthew was worried. He wasn't making sense. However, I knew that we had a lot on our minds, so this was something that needed to wait. Maybe he just wanted me not to worry. Still, I couldn't help but be worried about it. Matthew gently released me and gave me one of his goofy smiles.
Alright, well, I think that's enough work for today. Let's save the rest for tomorrow, okay?
I know, it had been pretty stressful, so rest would definitely be good. No kidding, it would definitely be fantastically marvelous. Matthew led me back to our room and got ready for bed. I, however, watched as Matthew absently ruffled his head. Despite his kid-like demeanor, he was still a man, and he was one I was going to marry. What was even better about our love was that we both loved every part of each other. I couldn't stop gushing over his eyes, his fluffy hair, his kisses. He drove me crazy, and he made me smile every single day I spent with him. It didn't help that he was also sexy underneath the baggy clothes he wore. No one was privileged enough to see him bare, and I was the lucky woman given that permission. A small ruffle of his hair was enough to catch my attention. I stared at him. I really loved him. A small fire burned in my core, letting me know of my sexual attraction to him, but I wasn't sure whether or not to go with my gut or just sleep. Why even ask this question to me? Tease him. Looking up and down his body, I really couldn't help but let my libido take control. I heard a soft moan loud enough for Matthew to hear me. He froze, turning to me with a blush across his face. Poor oh god, poor thing.
Huh?
Ha ha! Matthew. I was nervous, but I decided to tease him. I would have to go all the way. I slowly began to strip off my clothes, revealing my underwear and bra. Matthew's eyes darkened in a lustful gaze as I gently ran my fingers over my stomach and between my breasts. I feel pity for them. My character is always trying to sauce them up.